Havells introducing Automatic Changeover and Current Limiter, the intelligent startup solution.
So, Mr. Sharma, how's your construction work going on?
It's going nice. There's a question.
Yeah?
Actually, as a builder, I'm looking for a device which can regulate generator power supply and avoids generator overload.
As an architect, I will suggest you Havells ACCL. Have you heard about it?
Yes, but could you explain me how exactly ACCL works and how it is beneficial for me?
Yeah, sure. You see, ACCL stands for Automatic Source Changeover with Current Limiter. Let me show you how ACCL works through a small movie. In the following multi-story building, let's take an example of a flat.
Okay.
Suppose it has been allocated 3 ampere of generator power supply by builder. Now in this flat, currently all appliances as shown are running on main power supply. Here user is consuming around 20 ampere of power.
Okay.
Now as you can see, if main power supply fails, after that the generator starts and ACCL will transfer load on generator within 8 seconds.
Well, why there is a gap of 8 seconds?
To avoid sudden overloading of generator, ACCL provides around 8 seconds of time for generator to get stable. Now the power through generator is available and all the appliances which were running previously are in working mode again. At this moment, user is consuming 20 ampere of power on generator supply, which is far exceeding the allocated amount of power. As user has exceeded his allocation of generator power supply, which was 3 ampere, ACCL immediately indicates overloading. During overload condition, consumer gets 5 seconds to switch off the appliances so that he can get undisruptive power supply. ACCL will recover from overloading as soon as current comes under the allocated range and user will get uninterrupted supply.
Okay. And in case user doesn't put off the appliance in first 5 seconds during overload condition, then what happens?
Well, for that condition also ACCL has a solution.
Great.
ACCL will indicate overloading if consumer exceeds the allocated amount of power. Now if during first 5 seconds of overloading consumer doesn't put off the appliances, ACCL will disconnect the power supply.
Okay. Will it remain off now?
No. Power will be available again after 8 seconds, but only for 5 seconds. During this period, the consumer is expected to switch off the excess loads. Now load is under control within the allocated amount of power, which is 3 ampere.
Okay. And suppose there is no one inside the house to control the overload, then what happens?
There is a reset option for that situation as well. ACCL will disconnect the power supply for 8 seconds and restore supply for 5 seconds. Now this cycle will be repeated 5 times. If overload condition still prevails, ACCL will disconnect the power supply and go into sleep mode.
Okay.
To restore the power supply, switch off the load. Now press the manual reset button on ACCL to restore power supply from sleep mode. After reset, generator supply will be available. Havells ACCL is fully automated. It prevents unwanted use of power supply, protects expensive genset, and prevents fatal risk.
All right. But what if both main and generator supply are available?
Well, ACCL will automatically transfer load onto the mains.
Feature benefits of Havells ACCL.
First, user gets around 60 seconds to switch off excess power to bring down the load within his specified limit. Second, through Havells ACCL, builder can allocate from 1.5 ampere to 20 ampere power supply, depending upon the generator capacity and requirement of user. Third, Havells ACCL provides around 8 seconds of time for generator to get stable, thus avoiding sudden overload on the generator. Fourth, due to its compact design, Havells ACCL can be fitted in any distribution board and thus a person doesn't have to leave the flat to reset ACCL.